Your flock? Nature. Oh, ow! It feels like someone just jammed. What the heck is this? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is a Burmese python eating an anhinga. Oh, it's gonna spit it out. It's like it's regurgitating it. Look at those teeth wrapping around it. So the Burmese python, what it does is it doesn't actually unhinge its jaw. What we're capturing here is basically everything that has transpired for invasive species over the last few years, or actually over the last few decades in the Everglades. Now, legally, I am not allowed to interact with this animal because right now I'm not with a permit holder for catching pythons. Now, most of the time, when a snake is bothered, so this is a wild Burmese python. Look at how pretty it is. That's why people bought it in the pet trade, because that iridescent color, that shininess to the scales and the skin. Now, this is an anhinga. This is a signature species in Florida. So if you could look at me real quick, this is the species of bird that does this when it dries its wings out on tree limbs in the Everglades. Look at that. Wow, this is insane. So that is the bottom jaw. What you're looking at right now is the bottom jaw of a Burmese python. I cannot believe this. I literally am watching this and I can't believe what I'm seeing. This is, look at the muscles. So in snakes, they have an individual muscle for every scale on their body. So look at how many scales are on his body. How many muscles do you think he has? Hundreds? Thousands? Incredible. Now, obviously, it pains me to let this invasive animal kill and eat one of the most iconic species of birds in the Everglades. But I'm not allowed to remove it. I'm not allowed to remove it. I'm not allowed to interact with it. So instead, I am sitting here using this as an opportunity to teach you. Look what we got out here. Beautiful, beautiful day in the middle of summer. An unusual time for snakes to be out hunting when it's very hot out. I'm not sure if you can hear all those mosquitoes buzzing around, but I sure can hear them. He's hiding from me. This is probably about an 8-foot python, if I had to just make a guess, because I've seen a few pythons in my day. It looks like he's not going to let this go. It looks like he's going to try to squirm away from me so he can finish his meal somewhere else. Look at that mouth. So yeah, snakes' skulls and jaws are not actually fused together. So if you took our human skull, your head, my head, everyone's head, and you looked at a skeleton of it, I hope you don't have one at home. You'd see it in the science lab or, you know, a plastic one, and you'll see those little lines in the skull. That is the bones in our skull that are fused together. The snake doesn't have the bones fused together. Their skull is connected through tendons and ligaments. Look at that. Look at how beautiful he is. Now, I'm really, really sad about the fact that it's eating an anhinga, but I can legally not interject. Right now, I have no permit currently to handle this animal or to take it out of the wild. We're in the national park. So I wish those rules could change. But until that happens, people like myself who are pretty well skilled to just grab this animal by the throat and shove it in a pillowcase, I can't actually do that because of the law. Now, something really cool about Burmese pythons is that they have beautiful skin patterns, they have iridescence, and they have one of the most beautiful eye colors of any animal I've ever seen. It's like this turquoise-ish, greenish gray. It's a beautiful eye. Now, this is quite gruesome. For some of you watching out there, you probably think I have no soul for being here and watching this. But again, like I said, this is the law in Florida and for the national park. So I'm gonna get that camera real quick. I'm gonna get it real close. I cannot believe this. This is insane. Oh wow, look at it, look at it, look at it. Let me get close, let me get close. Holy crap. Oh wow, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Look at that. Look at that. So one of my friends is a permitted python removal specialist out here in the Everglades. So I'm actually going to do a call real quick, and I'm going to see if he can come out here. Just waiting on that call. What? That was awesome. Oh, there we go. Kevin, what's up, man? What are the main trails? How long is it going to take you to get here? An hour and a half? Talk to you later. Bye. Awesome. So he said he's going to see if he can send out. Ow! Jesus. Nature. It feels like someone just jammed a needle in my butt cheek. Anyway, yeah, so Kevin's gonna send one of his managers, or he's gonna come down here himself, and we're gonna be waiting out here for quite a while. But I'm enjoying it. I'm loving this view. I'm in no rush. We got our water packed with us. We got the sounds of nature. Let's see. My list, plants, animals. Boom, and look, there's a picture of a Burmese python right there. Time spent in minutes. I've been here over an hour. Okay. Was found consuming an adult male anhinga. I can't believe I'm here. Thank you for being here and watching this with me. It's very sad and it's scary. That is a fully grown bird, and this is not a fully grown snake. This is like an adolescent python. It's not that big. It's like that big around. So it's not very big. I've seen pythons that are like that thick, and they're like only 13 feet long. These things can get up upwards of 20 feet long. 20 feet long. That is freaking huge. So this is right next to where I just saw those baby softshell turtles. What if he just ate 3 of those? Glump, glump, glump. That's a native species too. So that's why the pythons, because they have high metabolisms compared to... Oh, let me get this. So what he's doing is sticking his trachea out of his mouth. I've never actually seen them do that before. Very, very interesting. He's just reacted to me, so I'm going to try to move more slowly. There's a car coming. I'm glad they didn't see us. I don't want any groups of people coming over, hanging out. Oh, what are you doing? Oh my God. Taking pictures and making this to be some evil animal. Guess who brought the pythons to Florida? They're not from here. Oh, really? Did they fly here? Did they swim across the Atlantic? Myanmar, what's formerly known as Burma, that's why they're called the Burmese python. Did they fly here? Did they swim here? No. They were brought here by old-fashioned Homo sapiens, okay? So they were brought here for the pet trade because it's such a beautiful, pretty animal. Look at how pretty that snake is. It's gorgeous. But it's out here devouring our native wildlife. So that's why I want to make sure that you never release your pets, because they will kill and eat stuff they're not supposed to. Yeah, your pet might go into the wild and he'll be very happy and survive. But what does that mean for the other animals in the wild? Nothing. It means nothing good. These are anhinga feathers, so you guys can see them pretty well. Look at how they're ribbed. No doubt that's for hydrodynamics in the water. That's so pretty. So the attack started here. And you can see how there's ripped up and clawed up dirt and plants right here. So that tells you that the anhinga was sitting here. The snake came up in the water, grabbed the bird by the face, and there was a struggle. And the bird lost a great amount of its feathers right here. Dug its claws in, dug its talons and its feet, and there was a struggle. The snake got it, took it next to that tree right there, and proceeded to strangle it to death. Look at how the body stretches. That is insane. nature. Look at that meal passing down. The body's stretching out. Look at him. So right now he's trying to realign his jaw. When you see him flicking his tongue out like that, that means that he's smelling the air. Just the same reason that you and I have two nostrils. The same reason that a snake has two ends to its tongue. There's the full process from start to finish. All right, so Kevin got here, and it was like an hour since we found the python, and it had gotten away. And how long did we look for that python on the grass?
I mean, we were looking for it for like 2 hours, just combing through that grass.
Now, we were out there looking for the python for about 2 hours after I saw it go into a little underwater bush. It was really kind of concealed that it just had a full meal. Kevin was on his way. Now, I'm not actually allowed to legally touch this animal in the national park, right, Kevin?
Unless you're with me. When you're by yourself, you can't touch it. But once I get here, you're registered as one of my assistants. You can help me out.
Can you explain that a little bit to everybody?
Yeah, so I'm a python contractor out here, and I have permits to handle pythons in the park and remove them from all the national parks in South Florida. So I have Tyler registered as one of my assistants.
So I'm just Joe Schmo.
So yeah, but I mean that's just how the contracting works. It's how the permits work. So it's a shame that he couldn't have grabbed it earlier and just waited for me to get here. But got to follow the laws. Got to do it the right way.
Follow the law.
And we came down and got down here as quick as possible. We spent at least 2 hours combing through that grass looking for it. But
how far did you drive to get here?
About an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. I call him, wake him up out of bed, and check out his vehicle. Okay, that's like what is that? It's
got a python tower built on top of it. So when we're out there, we're in these areas where there's high grass, it's hard to see. That extra height just gives you a huge advantage in being able to spot these animals. I mean, they are masters of camouflage. And if you don't have that vantage point, you're not going to see them. So, I mean, that's a huge advantage out here. We got big lights, we're rigging up on it. So
you're talking
to be
from
out there.
Like 10 feet to like, what, 30 or 40 feet out there we can see on the top of that rig.
At least triples the distance you can see.
That's so awesome. And how long ago did you get all that stuff?
Yeah, I just had it built last week.
And your python permits and everything.
Yeah,
talk about that.
My permits came through last Monday. Since Monday, I've been out 6 of the 7 days. Sometimes coming back at 6, 7 in the morning, just out all night cruising for pythons. And I was able to safely remove 13 from the environment in that week. So we've been working hard out here.
First week?
Yeah, my first week.
That's solid.
But,
that's solid.
And the biggest kicker was 15.5 feet. So I mean, they're out here, and the fact that we know this python is right here. We searched for 2 hours, 2 qualified people, and we couldn't find it. That gives you a little bit of an indication just how hard it is to find these animals and why they're such a problem. I mean,
it's just like within 100-foot radius. Less than that.
I mean, he's right there. Like, we know he's right there, and we just can't find him.
All right, well, did the best we could. Thanks for coming out, man. I really appreciate it.
As always.
You woke up, drove like what, almost what, like
hour and a half.
Hour and a half, came up here. I woke you up. All right, now you can go back to sleep. All right, Kevin, catch you later, man. Ahoy, mateys. So out here, oh, look at that. Right there, that's a manatee's mouth coming up. So pretty. So they'll hang out and they'll graze all different types of stuff. Now it's actually very vulnerable that I'm sitting here on the edge of the water because a crocodile can come up and grab me at any moment. So this is fun. I don't actually plan on getting in there because I could get hit by a boater or something like that. Really not a smart idea. But if you look out there, you'll see that little swell. Boom, that means there's a manatee under that ripple. Now we're gonna try and get as close as we can to some of these manatees, but you cannot touch them. They have to come to you. So I'm gonna try to get us as close as we can, get some nice shots. Wow, look at that big male out there, huh? That's so cool. So manatees are an endangered species, so that's why it's very important that I not get too close and touch one. Oh my God, look how cute that pup. So that's a baby manatee and its mama floating along. Whoa. Oh, there's mating manatees. What a crazy day, huh? We've got a mating pair of manatees right here. Oh, man. Look, the manatees are moving around. It's amazing. A little pup and his mama. So cute, so beautiful. What an amazing sight. This is a baby soft shell. He's super dehydrated. Whew. Yeah, they're not supposed to be dry and sticky like that. What I'm gonna do is put him in the water. Now what I want you to do is look at the spots. Look at that beautiful beak and the snout. We got the little proboscis. Okay, beautiful. Yeah. I'm getting swarmed by deer flies here. Now, I found some water. Gonna let this cute little guy go. Woo! Look at him go. That cute little soft shell is now gonna be able to eat all kinds of little baby minnows and all kinds of stuff. This is Reptile Riff signing out. We had an amazing day. Manatees, pythons, eating anhingas. Amazing stuff. All right, guys, see you next time. Woo! Now, whether you're watching me on your phone or your laptop, or you're creeping up on me in the Everglades, I hope you really enjoy our wonderful wildlife adventures. Out here looking at this beautiful rainstorm, at the manatees, the calf, so beautiful. I hope you guys get to see more of these awesome videos. Feel free to comment and I'll teach you more stuff. Check you next time.